I purposely kept myself busy today, so I didn't think about it.
Actually?
Yeah.
Like what? Okay, what's the one thing that you thought about that scared you?
I think just listening to other people,
Mm.
and I just do the comparison, or I'm very content with my life right now, so then sometimes I'm like, "Well, that's boring."
Content.
Yeah.
Okay, well, talk about Japan.
Japan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's talk about that
Okay.
because that's wild.
Yeah, Japan was really cool.
What was the coolest? You were there for a month?
3 weeks-ish,
3 weeks.
yeah. So I've been able to travel quite a bit, and I always kind of have an idea in my head, or I do a bunch of research so that I kind of know what I'm getting myself into. And Japan was one of those places where I was thinking, "Oh, it'll be cool. Like, it'll be neat to see for sure." But I wasn't expecting to just love it.
Mm,
So, to see all the beauty, the technology, I love the culture and I love the people, and it was just yeah, it was just way better than I ever thought it could be.
could you have stayed there another month?
Yeah,
Really?
easily, easily. Like, when Josh and I left, I was thinking I would totally go back because you feel like you've only seen, like,
Mm.
this much of it.
It's crazy too because it's like when we've talked before about trips, you always get homesick,
Yeah.
and not this time.
Not really. Like, I feel like once I'm there, it's okay because there's lots to do and there's lots to fill your mind with, and I feel like I'm in a much better headspace these
Okay.
days, so that helps. And then you're not craving that, like I still crave, like, a constant like, a nice routine, but it wasn't as strong when I went to
Mm.
Japan. So then I could feel like I could just, like, settle in there.
You weren't overwhelmed
No.
by like how different it was?
I So when I went to China when Josh and I went to China, it was so stressful because the language barrier.
Mm.
We had taken, like, 3 years of simple Chinese by then, and it still was so hard to have a conversation in certain parts of China. So it just felt like you were struggling, and signs are all Chinese and navigation, everything. Something simple like ordering a coffee would turn into just, like, a headache. Like,
Mm.
it's so much work. But Japan, you literally wouldn't have to speak Japanese to visit there. And they're trying so hard. They know so much basic English to help you along, and they also like, it felt like they wanted to help you. It wasn't just, "Oh, there's a barrier, nothing more we could do."
Right.
It was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go find a kid in the alley that can speak English, or I'm gonna use this app to try and,
Mm.
like" Yeah. So that and also their culture is just very polite. So then even if you're in a huge crowd, everyone goes off to the same side. Everybody is aware of their surroundings and their belongings, even the volume. Nobody blasts any audio or has loud conversations on any public transit. So you get onto this huge crowded subway or bullet train, it's just quiet,
Mm.
relaxing.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Whereas everywhere else I went, it's just like hustle and
Yeah,
bustle
yeah.
and yeah.
Cool. Japan. And how is that compared to Vegas? Pretty much the same.
No. Um, so I was very anti-Vegas for a long time because I was like, "Oh, it's a party scene. Don't need to go, not for me." But it was a lot of cool things. So I will give Vegas credit for that. But again, touristy, very crowded,
Yeah.
and anything goes. So then there's no quiet order, no peaceful.
Would you go back to Vegas?
Yes.
What was your favorite thing in Vegas? Did you go to a magic show?
No.
Me neither. I went there twice, and that's all I want to do is go to like
Yeah.
one of those big magic shows in Vegas.
Yeah.
And both times I didn't go.
Yeah. We were there for a very short amount of time, and then it was cool to kind of see, like, the touristy parts that we did see, and F1 was happening while we were there. So they had shut down the Strip, huge part of the Strip for, like, the track, and I don't know, it just, like, it felt like this is so cheesy, the world at your fingertips. It does.
Yes.
And I didn't understand that, like, when people are like, "Oh, you can go to the shows," and I'm like, "I just like to go home," like, at the end of the day, like, I don't wanna go to a club, but then you go there, and I'm like, any artist I've ever wanted to see, I could probably go see in Vegas.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much going on.
Every food I've ever wanted to eat, I could probably find here.
Did you eat some good food there?
No.
Okay.
I mean, like, we did no, sorry. There was a really good restaurant that we ate on our last night.
Mm.
Couldn't tell you what it was called, but it was an Italian place, and Josh was like, "I have goosebumps." It's like we're back in Italy.
That's funny.
The server thought it was funny too. He's like, "Goosebumps."
From pasta? Okay, so I guess before we keep going, you should introduce yourself.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
This is the part I was like, I don't know what to say.
What do you mean? Just talk about who you are, what you're about, where you're from. Easy. No one knows you better than you or something.
I know that's what makes it hard. Okay, I'm Jess Baker.
I won't look at you.
Okay, my name's Jess Baker. Um, my dad's from Thunderchild First Nation. I grew up in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan. And what I'm about, um, what are the rules again? I can't say my job.
You can.
You can? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, I guess the things I hold close are family, my friends. I love being active. I love having a part in community, and I love my culture.
Mhm.
I love art. It's hard.
That's good. That's perfect.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good. I think it's funny because I always tell you this, but you're like my favorite person. Next to Demi and Royce. They're all right.
Obviously.
Yeah. You're number 3. um because like to me you're like so unique as a person. Like you're so like I always feel good around you. You're always trying to make people feel good. You're always like your energy is just like good energy. You're always trying to help people. You're always trying to make people feel good, and you're always like the life of the party. You know, like the life of the room. You know, like even the way you joke, the way you laugh, the way you're just like a good energy.
Oh,
And I feel like you do it so genuinely. Like I don't even know, maybe you try real hard, but it doesn't seem like it.
thank you.
You know? So you're just good to be around always. You know,
Thank you.
even when I know you're not maybe doing good always.
Yeah.
You're like really good at just like stuffing it down.
Oh, I'm so good at that.
You know?
Yeah.
So to me, you're Yeah, you're awesome. You're like a really good friend to have.
I'm glad you think that
Yeah.
because I feel like sometimes it's, like, hard for me to be supportive, like you said, like, 'cause of the things I go through, and so sometimes I just feel like a bad friend, and that's always on my mind. Like, I'm always like, "Oh, I haven't called this person in this long," or, "Oh, no, I'm worried this person might think that I'm not thinking of them," or, "Oh, I forgot this, so" or, Chancellor Palpatine back at it again,
That is true.
canceling.
She cancels a lot.
But, yeah, so sometimes I'm just always worried in the back of my mind that I want to be as supportive to other people as they've been to me.
Mm.
So I'm glad that's your impression of me.
Yeah, I think you are. I think you are, and just, like, even if it's not in person, like, from afar, from a text or a message, like, even when I don't see you for a while, like, I'm pretty sure we at least send a meme to each other every single day.
A reel, an
Yeah,
Insta reel.
something. Like, there is connection every single day,
Yeah.
of some kind.
Yeah.
So, like, which is fine, like, because we're adults,
Yeah.
like, adults do things and go through things, and, like, like, I'm the same, I like, since having Royce, it's not like I'm still out every single week, like, there's just things I can't do anymore, things change, and that's fine. I think
Yeah.
you're fine.
Thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's, like, something that I wanted to see if like, the way you love other people, is that something that's, like, always been with you since you can remember, or is that something that's, like, you've had to work on, or do you think that's just, like, a part of you?
I think that's just always who I've
Yeah,
been.
because it seems very natural, seems very genuine,
Yeah.
effortless, you
That's
know?
good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So then how do you have room to give when you are going through tough times? Like, how do you make that room?
It definitely comes from a place of gratitude
Mm,
because, Rhonda's podcast, she talked about being in a state of poor me and why do these things happen to me? I feel like I've spent so much of my life in that same, like, headspace,
right.
but once you do your healing work, your therapy, um, you realize you have the ability to appreciate the good things in your life, and I don't wanna lose that, and I think I also the stuff down part, there was a good chunk of time in my life where I was like, "I'm not gonna be that sad story person that always has something sad going on, and I want people to know other sides of me."
Mm,
So, kind of in a negative way, I, like, shoved it all down and kind of pretended it never happened, which good thing I go to therapy now. But, that kind of was like that was my first taste of just not faking, but almost, like, restarting for myself. Like, I'm just gonna not be XYZ or hold on to those things, and I want to be this type of person, and that's what I want people to see and get to know about me. And then you get older and you're like, "Oh, like, all the parts of everything I went through also make me too, so it's okay to share
mm,
those too."
right.
But, again, I feel like I went through times where I'm like, I just want, like, true friends, and I want to feel love, and I want to feel safe. So then that's also how I want people to feel around me.
Mm,
So sometimes it's at my own expense, but I'm getting better at the balance,
right.
being like, okay, I just need to stay home, or I need to just like have a chill night with Josh where we watch Survivor, and that'll like refresh me. Yeah. So then when I do spend time with my friends and with you, I can be more myself.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you when you think about like healing, I guess, like well, from like, do you have like a favorite type of healing? Like when I think about okay, this
Yeah.
is the thing I think about all the time is therapy.
Mhm.
Like talking to someone. It's like I always think about if I should or not.
Go to therapy?
Yeah, like
Mm.
just I don't even know why, but like I sometimes I want to,
Yeah.
and sometimes I'm like no reason, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like I'm always in like this. Do you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you enjoy it,
Yes. I feel like even if you're someone who thinks you don't need it, everyone could benefit from therapy.
right? And that's what I think.
Yeah. Because they have the training and the ability to make you dig deeper or think about things in a way you never thought of before, and it
Mm,
helps you connect things that you've never connected.
right.
Yeah.
And I think like because I think of like other forms of like health,
Mhm.
like running or like lifting weights. It's like you don't just do it when you're good,
Mhm.
you know, like you just always do it.
Yes.
It's like whether you're good or you're bad, you lift weights. What like whether you're in shape, like if you're just because you're in shape doesn't mean you don't have to work out anymore.
Yeah.
And that's how I think about therapy.
Mhm.
Just because you're fine doesn't mean you shouldn't maybe do it.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
but then I think, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I think, but I don't know.
No, because sometimes like, when I first started therapy, it was hard.
Like to talk.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I remember just sitting there and not knowing what to say, and somehow by the end of my very first appointment, she had touched on all these things I have never ever told another soul in my life, and I was, like, sharing this with a stranger, and I walked out of there being like, "I can't believe that I said all those things," and, like,
Mm,
you um, the early days of therapy, I would have to just do nothing for the rest of the day because it was just so heavy, and, like, you're unearthing all these things that I had buried and pretended weren't there anymore. So now therapy doesn't feel that crazy hard. It's like starting a workout when you're sore after every single workout and you're just like you're eating more and you can't figure out where to get this energy and you're like, I thought it was supposed to energize me, but now I'm tired. But then when you like get regular at working out, it like you do get energized by it and you feel better. And then you start to miss it when it's not there. So yeah, I think there's like
mm,
and then in the beginning, I was like, "Oh, man, I feel so great. I'm doing so good now." And I would just, like, take a break. And then I would just get way down low again. And then I'm like, "Oh, I need to go back to therapy." And then that's when it clicked that this is something I just have to keep regularly in my life. Not as crazy as I did at the start, but it's definitely helpful to keep me a balanced person.
mhm. So what is wellness to you as a whole?
It's such a
Because you're everywhere.
yes.
Because like honestly, like you're You're at freaking Rise. You're with Naval Wellness and Mio. You're freaking Uber. Like, you're
Uber.
honestly everywhere. And you're freaking running and riding bikes and
Spin. I was
yeah,
like, where's the bike
whatever.
thing?
Spin
Um,
a stationary bike or whatever.
honestly, Cole, you met me right before I like kind of started my like sobriety.
Mm-hmm.
It has been heavy on my mind, and then going like really like committing to it, then I needed more to like fill
I see.
that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, but like wellness or fitness definitely was already a big pull and it was a big part of my life, but I was still secretly so unbalanced in another aspect or another area of my life that kind of was a cover. And then when I finally figured out I need to quit alcohol, then it became a much better relationship, but still very needed. But for your question, what does wellness mean to me? I think it can, again, just going back to the medicine wheel, it's that balance. It's making sure that it's all being looked after physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Because we all know that, well, now you know this being like, you've probably interviewed so many people that have talked about the medicine wheel. And that's just like what that's what balances your whole life is making sure that all those aspects, it's not, so that's why it's like hard to define. It's like
Yeah.
wellness to me is doing everything that supports a good life, contentment, happy, safe.
And everyone's different.
Yes.
Because even when people talk about balance,
Yeah.
like when I think about balance, when I hear other people talk about balance, sometimes I'm like, that does not sound like balance. But to me, like I feel like there's just like things I have to do in a day and have to balance it. I have to figure out how to balance it every day,
Mm,
you know? And that is like mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Like all that just needs to be balanced every day. And like figuring that out on a daily basis. Because there's just like some things I don't get to not do.
yeah.
Like but then other people when they talk about balance, it's like more it's not daily.
Yeah.
It's more of like I'm gonna do this for a bit, then I'm gonna chill on that. I'm gonna do this for a bit.
Mhm.
Cause like this might be mentally too hard, or now I need to chill and take care of myself and then come back to it. And people talk about balance like that.
Mhm.
And that way, sometimes for me, it doesn't seem like balance.
Yeah. And not that that's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing,
Yeah.
but that is another aspect to therapy that helps a person is they help you understand the other side.
Right.
And sometimes it's things you not openly are like against or like you kind of realize, "Oh, like I'm not thinking about this perspective or I'm not thinking
Mhm.
about this factor." So it kind of helps you understand not only like the people in your life, but your world a little bit better. So I feel like if you wanted to and if you went to therapy, you'd be like, "Oh, I
She's like, it
understand."
sounds like you should
No.
be.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't not suggest someone not going to therapy, but if it's something that like you're curious about,
Yeah.
I feel like it could help you understand other people's perspectives
Right.
because you're someone I think of as being so level-headed, and you've always been that way, and it's very, like, admirable, and I've always thought, I wish I could be more calm about things, like, and see things the way Cole sees things, but then you have the opposite end of the question. You're like, "How can I care more? How
Yeah.
can I invest more in something?" And so that's why I think, well, therapy definitely could help that.
Mhm.
When to me, I'm like, "You're the most balanced person. Probably need therapy the least."
But, like, almost, like, t too much.
Hmm.
'Cause, like, that's how I feel. Cause like, I have a couple of friends that are so emotional,
Yeah.
but, like, I mean, like, it can be bad, the bad emotions, but, like, the good emotions, like, when I see them react to the good emotions, I'm just like, "I've never felt like that."
Yeah.
Like, never in my life have I got that excited over something so small
Yeah.
that, like, you've seen 100 times before, and you know what it's gonna look like, and that's how you're acting? You know? But, like, how cool that would be to feel like that about something.
Yeah, like, get so happy about something that you cry.
I don't know if I need to be doing that, but just kidding.
When Royce was born and you first held Royce, like, did you
Cry?
feel some type of way? I don't wanna say cry because I wanna, like, put that
Yeah,
on you.
it felt like, uh, how did it it felt like, like my whole purpose shifted.
Cool.
I didn't cry.
And
You know
and
what? But, like, people have said that to me, "You didn't cry?"
yeah,
I'm like,
and that's another thing too, is, like, I don't think you should feel bad about your reaction, but I know you don't.
"Yeah, I don't feel bad." I just, like, I don't know why I need
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. But, like, sometimes I wish I felt like that.
Yeah.
But then sometimes, like, some of those same friends, when I see it the other way, I'm like, "Oh, man, good thing I'm not like that."
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? So it's like it's just like that balance, I guess. But,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
It's
Sometimes I
okay to also just be different.
You think I'm different?
No, I mean, like, it's okay to respond to things differently.
Right.
Like, for example, in a crisis situation, let's say something dramatic happens in my family, you know, my heart's involved
Right.
and I cry because I'm worried, or am just I just get so invested emotionally. But it's so good that Josh has his reaction isn't to just cry.
Mhm.
His reaction is, "Okay, what can we do?
Right.
Who's doing this? Who can I call?" And I remember, like, I used to think his reactions were so cold because 'cause I'd be, like, crying and being like, "We need to be there for this person," and, he's working on logistics. But it's like you need that. I
Yeah.
need somebody that is going to
Right.
drive the car calmly, or, you know, go get food for everybody while everyone's at the hospital, kind of thing. Like,
Mm.
you need that. So I think there's just balance in different people's reaction. It's not a bad thing to not cry all the time.
I think so, like, when I think about crying and the times that I've cried, it was like a shock.
Mm. 'Kay, so what were the times, can you say? Like what?
Like Yeah, like one time a friend of mine called me and his sister had passed.
Mm,
And then just like the shock of it happening, plus like hearing his voice, how hurt he was, and like this combination of all these things just made me cry.
mm,
But like if I can see that it's coming, there's no way I'm gonna cry.
mm,
You know, like if I already know, you know, like if somebody's older, you know, like that's what happens to older people, you know,
yeah.
like things like that, where
Yeah.
it's like well that is what happens, you know, or you know, if somebody's maybe sick and then like a couple years down the road, you know, it takes them, you know,
Mhm.
things like that. But then when things are like fast, where like I just can't comprehend it, that's the times that have made me cry.
Mm,
Yeah,
okay.
that's kind of wild, eh?
Yeah. It's wild because I remember thinking, "Oh, like, when my grandma passed, same thing, like, grandparents pass away, that's what you live through. That's usually what you live through." And you think it's gonna be in my mind, I was like, "This isn't gonna be as hard as the other goodbyes." But it was still
Yeah.
so hard. And I think because, like, I had to watch my mom say goodbye to her mom, and
Mm,
then that makes me think of what it possibly might feel like when I have to say goodbye to my mom, like, I don't even wanna think about that.
right.
So that's what's going through my mind, and that's why it was, like, so tough.
Mm, yeah, that's
And I think that's just how my brain works, Cole, like, I feel
right.
like I'm always putting myself in like, other people's
Yeah, you're just very empathetic,
yeah,
very
which
compassionate.
I think that's why I
Yeah, that's why you're such a good person.
I think that's why I'm always thinking about other people's feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when we like when we're like in the same group and we're like talking to like the same people and like people will say something and I'll just be like, that's freaking like that was dumb. And then like I'll look at you and you're just like, oh, like you're just like feeling for their situation. And I'm just like, why would you do that? Like that is so stupid.
I wish I could turn that off
it's
sometimes,
so
Cole.
it's so funny though. It's so funny.
Yeah, there are moments where I'm like, "I wish I could turn this off because it just gets I mean, there's just so many things you could get sad about, and that's the only time where I'm like, "Can I just stop caring so much?" Like, I just wish that didn't bother me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
Yeah. Just simply stop.
Just shut it off. Shut it down. Um, well, to move on. Have you been running?
No.
Are you training for Saskatoon Marathon?
Oh my gosh. I always think about this. Always. The only time I've known you, for as long as I've known you, Cole, which
How long
has
have I known
been
you?
2 years.
2
Well,
years?
yeah, because I feel like I met you through NAWO,
Yeah.
and then I was like, "Ah, I'm gonna try boxing."
Oh, yeah.
That didn't last long.
No, 2, 3 times a year.
I still have plans to see you 2 to 3 times a year. But no, you were the one who got me to do my first marathon, and so I've done it twice now,
Heck
the
yeah.
Sask Marathon twice, and yeah, you're doing the this year again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't signed up, but
Oh, good.
I will.
I haven't either.
Good. I think Heather just signed up already, like a month ago.
Yeah, and so did Cass. She said she
Yeah.
signed up because you said you signed up.
Cass said that?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay. Well, maybe. I said I'm going to sign up.
Okay.
I said, hey, did you see Heather signed up? We should sign up.
Yeah.
And then the next day she's like, I signed up. Like,
And you were
holy,
like,
settle
"Whoa,
down.
settle down."
You know,
I knew
like,
you were gonna
let's,
say
let's
that.
chill out here. We got 19 months. So, but I will.
Yeah.
You know what you should do?
What? Sign up again for a freaking marathon?
No, for the Spartan. It's in Red Deer.
Oh, well, that's not that far, right?
Like Red Deer?
Yeah.
No.
What okay, a Spartan is how long is the running distance?
Well, there's 3. You should do all 3 with us. There's a 5K, a 10K, and a 21K. And then each medal that you get attaches into a big Spartan helmet medal.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And ever since I've seen that, I've wanted it.
What's the rest again?
The rest of what?
A Spartan.
Well, it's just like a run with obstacles. It's like you throw a spear at a target. You do something else. I don't know, really. You climb over something. I don't know. It's just like every half kilometer, there's like an obstacle or something.
Okay. Like a survivor challenge or something,
Just like Survivor.
which you've never seen.
I have.
Yeah?
The older ones
Okay.
when I was young.
You should watch it again, it's good.
Okay.
It's one of my favorite pastimes.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Love is Blind.
Okay, it's not
So once you start Love is Blind, do you watch it?
no.
Once you do, I'll start Survivor.
Okay, Love is Blind is the one that they don't see each other, they just kinda, like, date just talking first, and then they get married at the end?
Mhm.
Is that the okay.
Potentially.
Potentially. Okay.
I can just already tell you'd rather do so many other things than that than
It
watch that
just
show.
doesn't appeal to me.
Love?
No, it's not it. It's just, like, making a show out of
Love.
that.
Love.
Well, can it actually be love? Because for me, it just seems like that's drama.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of drama.
Well, and that's what I'm like,
Well, not drama in the way you think.
yeah.
It's drama in the way of like they figure out that they don't actually love each other.
Oh, well, I mean, anyone could tell you that. You've never met this person, so how are you supposed to actually
But that happens all the time. Arranged marriages
Yeah, but
and their percentage of divorce rate is a lot less than ours.
I know, it's crazy.
So there's got to be something to that.
There's gotta be.
Right?
I also think other cultures look at marriage as an arrangement, not just obviously not just love, as in, like, financial
Yeah, like an economic decision.
Yeah.
Which
And they're
is
looking
smart.
at it to, like, how is this gonna support my family? How
Mhm.
is this gonna support my life? Which way more people should do. Should be thinking about those things.
Yeah, like even if we just bumped our marriage up to like 30, you can't get married till you're 30.
Yeah.
Or like
You know
if
what
you're
used
getting
to
married,
y
like 19, 20,
yeah, like
you
me.
don't even yeah, you don't even know who you are.
It's true, and this is, like I always used to get ticked off when you'd ask someone older, like, "Oh, what do you like, how old were you when you got married?" And they'd be like, "Don't get married young." And I'm like, "Holy, this sounds like you hate your marriage that you're currently in. Like, why would you ever say that?" But I get it only because of how much, like, Josh and I have grown.
Right.
Thankfully grown together,
Yeah.
but I've seen the opposite
Way more times.
way more times where people
Yeah.
are, like, on their 2nd or 3rd and they're divorced and they're, like, in their early 20s, like that I understand because 'cause I'm like, "Yeah, you're growing as a person," but at the time, you're like
I think it's because how our society functions. Like because we don't like because we're so separate,
Mhm.
like the man and woman, like they have their own lives. So it's
Mm.
almost inevitable that they're gonna grow apart.
Hmm.
Whereas in other cultures, they're working together. So
Yeah.
they grow together.
Yeah.
It's almost inevitable that they don't grow together.
Mm.
It's like it's hard to spend 8 hours sleeping 8 to 10 hours away from each other and then have 6 hours where you're gonna grow together. That's like impossible. So then it's like it's almost better in our society if you just grow on your own and then at 30 find somebody who's like you
Yeah.
and then marry them
Yeah.
instead of like rolling the dice that this person's gonna grow with you.
Yeah.
Cause like me too, like been with Demi since I was 15, and like there's so much luck involved
Yeah.
that we grew together.
Yeah.
Way more luck than anything else, I would think. Like lucky that I met a good partner who was willing to grow the way I wanted to grow because I definitely wasn't willing to grow the way she wanted to grow, you know?
Mm.
It was like so many years of my life was like my way is my way, you
Mm.
know? And I was just very inconsiderate. So it's just like Demi believed in me that I would become something. So she let
Toughed
me
it out.
freaking be an idiot with Bugsy. We're gonna go to Colonial. you know?
Yeah.
So it's like that is lucky. So
But it's also like you keep saying luck, but I just keep hearing that was the work she was willing to put in. Like it was so
right.
much work and effort.
Yeah.
So I think people also lose that where there's just they lose the effort
Hmm.
and then it becomes too much or to them it seems too much. Is I feel like two human beings like trying to survive and work and you know make themselves a good life like it's hard on everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so if you're not making an effort, equal effort, I can see why it would fall apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also it's also tricky too with like I think me and Demi did really like I think a lot of it came down to like even though I wasn't maybe doing it in the best way, she did just allow me to lead,
Mm,
you know? And I think right now there's a lot of leaders in the same house, Like
yeah.
everyone wants to lead,
Yes.
and that's tricky.
It is tricky because I also feel like it's hard to support someone if you don't have the evidence that they'll make a good leader.
Right.
And, like, when you're both young,
There's no evidence.
there's no evidence. And, like, Josh and I were young, in love, and then something would get hard and we'd both react differently.
Mm,
And, you know, this is so this is, like, super deep, but I've someone a good friend of mine was like, how like, "You just seem so content and happy and in love with Josh." Like, she's like, "How does that happen after how long you guys have been together?" And I was like, "I think a big part of it is I finally let myself be safe." And I think I didn't again, therapy. I was always I didn't realize it, but therapy made me realize I've been kind of waiting for him to just not love me anymore. And now I understand that that's not gonna happen.
Mm,
And so I'm like, now I'm actually like putting my full trust in another person. Whereas before, I was like, "Oh, yeah, I trust him. He loves me." But like in the back of my mind, I was like, it's gonna go sideways one day, just like every relationship I've ever seen. And even though I committed to this marriage and said yes for forever, in the back of my head, I think just growing up with what I've seen, I'm like, everybody says that, kind of like a fairy tale until it's not.
mm.
And I feel like I finally am like, trust and like he's my safety and he's my home and I should just let it be that way. So then I have full trust that he's making decisions for us and our future in a way that is so good for both of us, which has changed the like dynamic.
Right.
I've always not that I've like it changed how I love him, but like it finally feels like, oh, this is what I've been searching for.
Do you think that comes from like how you were saying, like therapy helps you understand why other people do things?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it took because I mean, like, to be honest, that sometimes I would get so emotionally invested in something and I'd wonder, like, why doesn't he react the same? Why and to me, at first, it looked like just differences. Like, it looked like this is incompatible. Like, this is
Right.
and I always thought, "Oh, like, I'm gonna be I guess this is just how it's gonna be." Like, where I'm just gonna be the heart and the emotional. But when you stop, again, separating that from each other and just being like, "Well, this is how he" and love languages too, like that coming into play and people realizing, "Oh, there's a different way that people show love, and there's a different way people receive love." And it
Hmm.
doesn't mean it's bad,
It's just different.
it's just different. Yeah.
Man, I have a feeling, and we probably talked about this before, but that me and Demi have had a lot of the same conversations as you and Josh have.
Yes, yeah. Because some of the stories you tell me, I'm like, "Oh, that's how I would react," like, the same as Demi.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's why, like, I think therapy would be good for anyone because it helps you see the other perspective.
Right.
And I think therapy helped me understand the way Josh thinks about things. Someone who's, like, logical and thinks of the future and isn't just making a quick decision just based on how he feels.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It, like how, like, for me, how I feel comes so little. It has so little to do with why I do things.
Mm.
Like it doesn't matter. It's like if this is gonna get me here, how I feel about it doesn't matter. I'm gonna just do it anyways. So it's like it's interesting because even when I talk to my boxers and stuff and they tell me stuff and I felt this way, I always say to them, like, why, like, that doesn't matter. Like, how you feel doesn't matter. Like, two plus two is four. Whether you're happy, sad, angry, it's still four.
Yeah.
And like, that's how I look at the world,
Mhm.
is like, this and this will get you here.
Mhm.
And like, the equation stays the same no matter what you're going through or how you feel. And I don't think very common
No.
to think that way.
Yeah, because you see a lot of the opposite.
Yeah.
People
And when I
just
say it to people, I see their face. I see how they react to what I just said to them.
"Why didn't you just do this?" Obviously.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that also comes with age too. Like, again, as you grow and as you mature and life teaches you all these things, and then you finally get to a point where you're like, "Oh, yeah, it is better if I just think about future." And that's another thing too is, like, I was always so, determined about, like, fixing how I feel right now and, like, just so trapped in that, that I didn't really think about the long term. I didn't want to think about the long term, like, what life could look like in 20, 30 years. I was just like, "This life is just hard right now, let's fix it right what's happening right now."
Mm.
And therapy has helped with that too.
Like help see farther.
Yeah. And again, like, having a partner that thinks about the future helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's that's so funny. I feel like I'm talking to Demi right now. You know? Like
Yeah.
it's so it'd be so funny to like for us to go sit and just like talk and just I bet you we'd have so many of the same exact stories.
Yeah.
Cause like how many times I've just been like how you feel right now is not is gonna be gone. It's gonna like it's not and but like but then I can't it's hard for me to see the other way. Like
Mm.
to be just like so in it, that like it feels overwhelming. It's like even
Yes.
that, like even overwhelming. I don't even know a time I've felt overwhelmed.
Yeah. You're just whelmed.
I'm just
Normal whelmed.
medium whelmed.
Medium whelmed done.
But like it'd be s- so then it's like hard for me to relate to people,
Yeah.
you know? And it's like I don't even really know what you're going through.
Yeah.
So how am I supposed to help you? you know? It's like I can't even give you proper advice. I can't even tell you how to heal yourself or like so like that's annoying sometimes. That's probably why I read so much. So I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, I read this here. You should go read this book.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's good too because I feel like reading that probably helps shape, again, like, seeing the other perspective, seeing the other side.
Even like going to men's groups and sharing circles.
Mm.
How many times I've just like never knew somebody went through that. Like it's just like new in my like what they're saying. I did not even know people went through that. It hasn't even crossed my mind before.
Mm.
And it's like it's wild. Like I'll go home and chat with it to Demi, like and it's like I'm like clueless. Sometimes I feel when it comes to like emotions. Sometimes when I'm talking to somebody and like they're like I'll put it on speakerphone so Demi can hear so that she can like tell me what to say because I'm just like this is like I have no idea what to say.
Yeah.
Come on, get over it. Click.
Demi, now. No,
And then
that's
Demi can like even hear how they're saying it
yeah,
and she can feel how they're feeling.
yeah,
So she'll be like, they just need you to listen. Like they're just
yeah,
and like just from hearing how they're saying it, she can like relate to them.
yeah.
I'm just like, what the heck? That's wild.
Yeah. Which is why the world needs both. You need both people that are can feel that and are empathetic, and then you
Mhm.
need the solvers and the support and the calm. Yeah, you need both.
She's like, "I'm sure of it."
No, and again, it's because that's what it's hard for me to relate to that. It's hard for me to, like, not care to the point where it affects me.
Right.
Because there's been a lot of times where I've thought, might be the perfect line of work would be social work, and then I hear all the
Mm,
time people who are like, "It kind of is not kind of, it's very hard on your heart if you're an empathetic person, like, it could potentially destroy you."
right.
So I've always been like, "Oh, okay, you're right," like, that would probably because I always wanna be like, I think of these, like, positions where I could be someone that could help. I worked at a job where I dealt with, like, classes for firemen or first responders, and in my head, I was like, "Hey, that could be a good role for me." Like, you're there to help. You're, like, the first person people in a crisis situation need, and then at the same time, I'm like, I think about the things that, like, those people would have to see, the scene of a car accident, or, you don't know
Mhm.
what you're getting into and what you're seeing. I would probably have nightmares about that because I don't know how to separate.
Right.
Yeah. That's why when, like, big things happen that, like, affect society and people get emotionally involved, I almost have to take a step back, or, you know, it just bothers me, it consumes me too much. So I'm like, "God, I need to take a break," and you stop freaking watching the news, not the news, but
Yeah.
scrolling the news.
You didn't when I come home and Demi's, like, watching, like, those wild documentaries that are all over Netflix about, like, just people murdering each other and, like,
Mhm.
there's one where, like, the guy threw his kids in something, in, like, a dumpster or something, I don't know, I didn't watch it, but I'm like, "Why are you watching this?" You're gonna have nightmares. I already know now you're gonna have nightmares because 'cause you're gonna feel like Royce, and now you're gonna go to sleep and watch Royce get killed in your head probably. That's what you've just set yourself up for. That's wild.
Yeah.
And then that night, she's rolling around. I was like,
Aw.
"What the heck? Why?"
Yeah.
Her mom too. She's like, I watched this already." I'm like, "You're watching it again?" She's like, "Yeah, I thought Demi needed to watch it." I'm like, "What the heck?" Like a white woman thing. Just love murders. Just love that kind of stuff, I think. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but that's good. Well, long story short, I'm glad you feel better. I feel
Long story short,
yeah.
you can go to therapy, Cole, even if
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have anything
I'm going
crazy.
to. I'm gonna shop around.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause I feel like you have to.
You have to. You have to.
Um, because I know a handful of therapists, and some of them I'm like, "There's no way.
Yeah.
There's no way that person could help me."
Well, and there's gonna be, like, the same in any profession. There's gonna be people who are really good at it, and then
Yeah.
people who aren't.
I wonder what, like, even that interests me. Like, what would I need? What kind of
Mm.
therapist would I need?
For
Like,
me, I only there has to be a connection, and they
what do
have
you mean?
like, I guess that's another thing that maybe isn't super on your radar is connecting with people. because I feel like you meet so many people and you're friends with so many people. It's, like, in your nature to, like, make connections with people. Whereas for me, I'm like, I need a certain energy back. I want them to have ABC before I invest.
What's one?
Um, I think a good sign is when they let their guard down with me, then I feel like I can do it with them as well. If they're honest and open with me,
Mm,
then I can do the same.
like honest. You just go in there and
Honest,
start.
even if it makes them look bad.
Oh, I see. Like about their life.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah, and vulnerable. If someone can be vulnerable, that's, like, something that draws me to another person.
Mm. That's good.
But yeah, like, and then same thing, like, I feel like I can't feel like hmm, I've had certain therapists make me feel like a chore almost,
Oh, really? Interesting.
to them, it's just like do feel like it's just their job.
Right.
"Okay, what are you here for?" Like, that type of yeah.
And then you're just like,
Just yeah, right?
I met. Okay, there's. I just recently had Ashley Breland. She's a therapist. She was here on the podcast. Man, I'm like, I feel like she would be such a good therapist. Just by not like that hour conversation we had.
Yeah,
She's so wise. I can just tell, and so kind, and so like I don't know. I was just like that. Man, you're cool.
that's great.
Yeah.
That again, like, you making that connection, that's a good sign, but although if you're friends, then that's kinda awkward.
Oh no, we're not friends.
No?
I'm just kidding. I just met her once. She
Nah.
seemed, no.
No, I know a girl who, like, actually, is she a therapist or is she counselor? Anyways, she's in that line of work, and she told someone, like a friend of a friend, like, "Would you can I see you? Can you be my therapist?" And she was like, "Can either be friends or I can be your therapist, but not both."
Mm, which makes sense
Yeah.
because you don't want to have like what am I searching for? Mm, it's like you want to be able to give advice without being emotionally attached to that advice.
Mhm.
Whether they use it or not, you can't be like,
Yeah, because then you would know. You'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
oh, that's different from what we talked about."
right.
Yeah, that would definitely change the
Yeah.
dynamic,
Which is
which is why a therapist is amazing because they don't
I guess they don't really give advice, right? They kind of help
they
you figure it
yeah,
out.
they don't pick a side,
Yeah.
and they also shouldn't just be on your side. They're gonna help you understand the other perspective because that's a hard place to get out of when you feel like the world's against you,
Right.
to get out of that mentality. Yeah.
Well, we're over an hour now.
Holy smokes.
How was that?
It wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That got deep quick.
Yeah.
And then just stayed deep. And I tried to bring it back up and then just went right back deep.
I know, that's why I'm like, "Okay, warning."
No, but it was good.
Yeah.
That was good. That was like I'm thinking about so many things right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good because I'm like, I feel like I uh, just vomited it all out. I think that's why this scares me because I'm like, I love sharing and I
What did I just
love
say?
and I'm like, "Ah, crap, I just said that publicly,
Yeah.
and now it's out there."
There's a couple times I feel like I've done that, but I never took it out. But I was just like, should I have said that?
Yeah.
Because like the thing is like all my friends all know each other, right?
Yeah.
Because so it's like
Well, and that's what I
even though when I say like my friend and I say something, it's like who else could I be talking about? you know? Then I'm like, oh,
But at the same time, like, I don't have like, we're sharing, and this is things we wouldn't care like, I mean,
yeah,
when it comes down to it, we don't talk about things that we wouldn't want anyone else to
that's
hear,
true.
right? So
Yeah,
and what?
yeah.
This isn't
Who's gonna listen to this
this isn't
anyways?
armchair expert or
Savannah,
Oh, no.
Shaylin.
Yeah, exactly. They're gonna judge me. Yeah,
um,
and I love that about your podcast. I love the guests you've had on and the people and what they talk about and what they value, and I love that you've introduced me to so many good things and so many good people. Yeah, because even though we met through NAWO, like, that in itself was just a handful of goodness, good people.
Neighbor Fitness.
NAWO Fitness. NAWO Wellness.
Okay, sorry. That was yeah. I'm glad we met.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you're a very good friend.
You're a good friend too. Yeah. I feel like I've talked about you so much to other people, and in my mind, everybody needs a Cole.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, you know, even if you feel like, I wish I was more like A, B, C, or I don't understand this, you're still someone that just has so many gifts too. Yeah. In
thank you.
case no one's told you that lately. Even though I wanna punch you.
For what?
Just
Okay, well let me. I did write down a couple questions,
Okay.
so I'm gonna ask. Mm,
Aw.
these are Star Wars questions.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay. Sorry if I can't answer some of them,
yeah, they're not like that.
they're not
It's
like,
kind of like
"Ugh."
from your perspective.
Okay,
So
this is so cool. I'm excited.
yeah,
We should have started with this.
should we? Okay, should we restart?
Okay, delete jokes.
Okay, okay. Ahsoka
Mhm,
often leads with compassion,
mhm.
but never hesitates to stand alone when it's the right thing to do, even when it costs her everything. What do you think her story teaches us about quiet strength and the kind of leadership that doesn't seek validation?
Mm. This is just something that's been on my mind lately. It sounds so nerdy to say, but literally her character, she kind of did something unprecedented, and that was walk away from the Jedi because of what she believed. And I definitely connected that because it was the right thing for her, even though in that universe and in that world, that looked like the wrong thing to do and almost looked like bad. Like,
Hmm.
people thought maybe she was going to become an enemy or join the dark side, but she literally was just honoring herself. And that's why I think she's such an amazing character because I connect with that. Like, I feel like I want to be like that.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I think that's what makes her, like, such a strong character because she's not only is she, like, this badass female that completed Jedi training and, like, has cool powers and just, like, still stands up for the right thing, but does it in her own way, not how other people think she should.
That's good. That's good.
I'm passionate about Star Wars, okay.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna do one, but I'm gonna do all of them now because this is awesome. Darth Maul. Darth Maul's story is so tragic. He's a weapon created for revenge who never finds peace. What do you think his journey says about holding on to pain or purpose after loss? And how do you personally make peace with anger or disappointment?
Mm. So I actually think, like, in Star Wars, like, the stories, I think they do touch on, like, what can happen if you hold on to something too hard, too much, like pain, like loss, it could destroy you.
Hmm.
So, I've always liked Darth Maul because I think he's, like, a cool character. He just, like no other character ever looked like him, and, he fought so differently, had his own lightsaber, and, like anyways, big fan. But I never his character, I guess, didn't speak to me. It was just kind of like a good warning example.
Hmm.
I have seen where loss or grief or something can make a person just, like, turn to addiction, substance abuse, or they've kind of become their own worst enemy. And yeah,
That's good.
other than that, he fights so good.
Other than that, he's perfect. Okay, I have one more.
Okay.
Both Ahsoka and Maul are outsiders in the Star Wars universe, not Sith, not Jedi. Why do you think people like you are drawn to characters who exist in the in between? And do you think there's strength in not fitting perfectly into any one box?
Gosh, I've never made that connection before, but heck yeah, that does it speaks to me because because I fear disappointing people, but I also have this strong desire to, like, honor what I know to be right, and I feel like that's always been kind of like a fight within myself. Am I gonna risk holding on to what I believe to be true and right, or risk, other people thinking differently about me or negatively about me? And again, that's something that you, like, become more at peace with as you get older. You're like, well, I don't really, I can't care too much about what other people think. Cause even though that is my, like, thing where I'm, like, always thinking what other people think, at the same time, I'm like, I can't make all my life decisions based on that. That would just be such an unhappy
Hmm.
life. And I think so in my mind, like, as cool as Darth Maul is, he's still, like, a bad guy. He's a Sith. But that's why I've been so drawn to Ahsoka because she still, like, stood up for what she valued without, I guess, like, becoming a bad person. And for me, I'm like, I'm working so hard all the time to, like, honor little Jess and also not disappoint how, like, people, I guess. So I'm always, like, looking for that. So that's why I think they're, like, important characters to the Star Wars universe because it's always been like, "Oh, the light side, the dark side, good versus bad," but then you have these, you know, complex characters, and I think that's how life is. I don't think life is black, white. Yeah. Just gets so deep.
That's good. Those are good answers.
Yeah, so I think it's so cool that those characters exist and those storylines, like, should exist and be told too. Because even if you're not coming out the hero doing A, B, C, D, and you're not gonna come out the bad guy who did this, 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 there is still room for other. Yeah, and it's not a clear right versus wrong.
You're a nerd. Just kidding.
And, like, proud of it, proud of it. I used to hold back. I used to, like, secretly, "Oh, I like Star Wars," but, like, didn't like telling people about it, didn't like, admitting how many times I've watched the movies or anything like that, and I like, if I had the time and all the money, heck, I would just cosplay, I'd go hard. It's yeah, it's fun. Being a nerd is so much fun.
It is fun.
It is fun, and as I get older, I'm, like, again, more comfortable with just, like, that's who I am and that's what I like, and
Mm,
who cares? I don't care.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah. When it comes to that, it's easy to say. Yeah.
That's good, Jess. You're so awesome.
Thanks.
You're awesome. Okay, well, should
Uh,
we wrap this up?
yes. That was a really thank you for those questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You and Hal got Star Wars questions.
We need to, like yeah, we need to talk more about that.
No, that's good. Okay, well, thanks for coming. You're awesome, Jess.
Thanks, Cole.
You're supposed to be like my first or second guest.
Yeah.
58th is good too.
Yeah. But you don't call me Chancellor Palpatine for no reason.
Yeah, you do cancel a lot, but it's fine because then it makes
Can you title that instead of like Sandman interviews Chancellor Palpatine?
that that is it. Honestly, it makes seeing you like better. I just see you less. So then, like when I do see
Very
you,
perfect.
it's like yeah, it's
She
like
came.
yes. It's like even sitting here, I'm like, is she coming? Everything's a surprise. That's all right. It's part of our relationship. But thank you.
Thank you, Cole.
You're awesome.
Thank
And we'll
you.
do this
You're
again.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. That's so funny.